Y'all getting mad at my post. Y'all banned my phone. Y'all done fucked my phone up. I can't do a lot of the live feeds on my Facebook on my phone. So I got to do it at Starbucks. Talk about GOP Carter and the Maryland Black Caucus. We're going to talk about the war on drugs and the votes in Annapolis, in the Senate and the Congress, in the Senate and the House. We're going to talk about Bill Ferguson, the Judiciary Committee. We're going to talk about Bobby Zirkin and the Judiciary Committee, Valario. And we're going to talk about my kidnapping and my whistleblower status. Because, see, I blew the whistle, and y'all ain't respecting my status as a whistleblower just because I blew it on the court and show you how the courts work to incarcerate Black Baltimore behind the war on drugs. I'm not lying about shit. If I was lying, I wouldn't be here. Only reason I'm here because I still got social media, and I'm relevant in the streets. You feel me? Well, GOP Carter want to take Congressman Cummings' seat. Nope. 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 Anybody that been working with mass incarceration in the prison industry, and I don't care about y'all saying Jill did this and Jill did that, because I've been knowing Jill since 2008. You can ask Karen York and Nicole Mundo and Christopher Williams. I've been asking Carter to do something for me since 2008, and she ain't did nothing, no way, shape, or form. I never said nothing to Kelly Davis about it. I never said nothing to Tawanda Jones about it, because I let y'all have y'all's own relationships. But my relationship with GOP Carter is donkey shit. It ain't just Jill Carter. It's the Maryland Black Caucus. It's Tony Bridges. It's Royce. It's all of y'all O'Malleyites that's been eating off O'Malley's plate. Now, anything I say about people, y'all know I had it on film. That's when they locked me up and they didn't do shit about it. Y'all was hoping that they give me them 20 years and that I'd be a political prisoner and I'd be dead. No, I'm not dead. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Zion, Illinois. And see, we people from Illinois, we think about shit. You feel me? I ain't never picked a fight that I couldn't think I could win. And when I picked a fight with Governor O'Malley and the chief of police and the state's attorney, it's because I knew that I could win. I'm a caterer. Just like I sold dope, I sold food. I just changed my product. I ain't changed my hustle. I work for 85% of the richest people in the state, and I know where you spend your money in the politicians' pockets. Senator Kelly was my client. He was your donor. Ed Hale is my client. He's your donor. Bart Mitchell is my client. He's your donor. They pay me to cook. They pay you to play. You understand? They pay you to cook. They pay you to play. So we're going to talk about my whistleblower's application. Because like I said, I blew the whistle and y'all locked up a whistleblower. I'm sending this shit to Donald Trump. I'm going to send this shit to Donald Trump. I'm going to send it to Korea. I'm going to send it to Cuba. I'm going to send it to anybody that'll take this shit. And right now I'm going to call. See that number? That's David Kamenetz, or Simonucci. He's Judge Bennett's clerk in the federal courthouse. Because I blew the whistle back in 2018 and you ain't did shit. Johnny Oleski gave you some shit in February. You ain't did shit. Y'all police out here trigger happy. Y'all killing activists. And my birthday coming up. I want to live to my 60th birthday. So to ensure I live to my 60th birthday, I'm going to make these calls.
Sorry,
David Chambersini.
is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Yes, David, this is Dwayne Shorty. You've been getting my emails. You got 260 emails. You have not responded to none of the emails and you won't pick up my phone calls. I'm a whistleblower. You're supposed to give me whistleblowers protections. Baltimore City Police Department, Baltimore County Police Department been threatening me and you know about this. So I want you to take all the information that you got to Judge Bennett and send it to President Trump. We're going to see if a black whistleblower get the same protections a white whistleblower get. And I'm whistleblowing on the Democratic Party here in Maryland. You can go directly to Johnny Orleski. He asked for the Department of Justice to investigate. You asked for the Department of Justice to investigate, and I haven't heard from Mr. Hardin yet. My life is in danger, and I also need my money. I'm ready to leave, and I can't leave unless this case is resolved. Call me as soon as you can, or answer them emails. Thank you. Have a nice day.
To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it, your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so.
Now, see, it's against the law for me to record him talking to me, but I can record a message. You feel me? Now, the message is in the ether. It's in the internet. Now, when I start referring to these messages and these emails, y'all politicians got to respond. The 2020 session is going to be like shooting ducks in a barrel. And we're going to start with, shit, I ain't got nothing on Jack Young, so I got to let Jack Young get a pass, because I ain't got nothing on Jack Young. But I got something on Brandon Scott. I got something on T.J. Smith. T.J. Smith was the community liaison for Davis when he came in from Anne Arundel County, all right? When T.J. Smith came in from Anne Arundel County, he became the spin master. He the spin doctor. He spent everything that the police was fucking up. And he put a black face in because he was a black face, and he said, this happened, y'all believe that shit. Commissioner Davis kidnapped a black boy back in the day. He kidnapped the black boy and dropped him off. And Commissioner Davis kept his job, and y'all elected him commissioner. And then y'all got rid of him. But TJ kept his job. He went from Commissioner Davis to Commissioner Badge to Johnny Oleski to now he running for mayor because y'all comfortable with his black face and the words that come out of his black mouth. But he been holding the secrets around for a long time. That's called racism with black faces, because racism exists with power, and power he got. You feel me? Oh, he's so cute. He's so this. He don't. No, dog. He just giving you the same shit. He just giving it to you with a black face. Now, if there's anything that I said that wasn't right, I wouldn't be here now. T.J. Smith has knowledge of corruption and racism in the Baltimore City and Baltimore County Police Department, and the Officer Scott Shellenberger and Marilyn Mosby. If T.J. Smith running for mayor, the first question I'm gonna ask him is to pull that deck of cards out, because I'm gonna pull everybody's card during the 2020 elections. Then I'm gonna ask T.J. Smith to talk about the conversations we had in Johnny Oleski's office. Then I'm gonna ask T.J. Smith to have a conversation about we had in Walmart up there on Liberty Road. And he got to be honest. Because I told T.J. Smith, I'm relentless. I ain't stopping until I get what belonged to me. Seen the phone call? That's the Judge Bennett. Judge Bennett is the judge that sat on the gang task force. The gang task force came in my house in October 2010 and put guns in my head. I got witnesses. I got 911 calls. GOP Carter knew this and left me in jail. McFadden knew this and left me in jail. Elijah Cummings knew this and left me in jail. Kwasi Mfumi knew this and left me in jail. All our black leadership left me in jail. Like the story of Joseph, when they threw Joseph in the well, and they left Joseph in the well, and the Joseph was a slave, but Joseph came up, shook his haters off. Yeah, I'm back. I done shook my haters off. Y'all left me in jail for 86 days. Y'all let the state take my property. You let them make me homeless. So I've been homeless since 2011 when y'all started this shit. I ain't homeless no more. I got a room now. I got a place. I got shelter. I ain't got a job, and I need an audit. I need a federal and a state audit because the state participated in the fraud. You took money from me, and you're shielding Scott Shellenberger. So GOP Carter? No. You've been shielding Shellenberger and protecting that white man. Since 2008, you've been protecting that white man. And you can talk to Christopher Williams because Christopher Williams was your secretary, was your right-hand man. Nicole Mundo and Karen York was down there too. Kurt Anderson know about this. The Maryland Black Caucus know about this. John Cards know about this. Like I said, if I can't beat you in court, I'm going to beat you in the streets. And then I'm going to beat you on the silver screen because like I said, I can make a movie about all this. Baltimore Rewired. It's like y'all sent all them brothers to jail on the Stop Snitching video. We're going to see how many politicians go to jail behind incarcerating me, behind kidnapping me. Because if you lock up Scott Shellenberger, you got to reverse and remand over 10,000 cases. You got to reverse and remand over 10,000 cases. And if Judge Bennett don't do something about this, that means that he participating in the fraud. Johnny Orleski asked the Department of Justice to investigate. I'm the subject of the investigation. I'm a whistleblower. Just like that white lady blew on Trump in the Ukraine, I blew on these Democrats in Baltimore. My whistle blew a long time ago. I still got all my teeth in my mouth, and I still got my crown. I'm the king of talking shit, and I can back it up. This is my war room. I got everything I need on the wall. We're going to put you on the wall. The same way that James MacArthur tell you back in the day before they locked James MacArthur up, after he got out of jail, we went over to the Northeastern District or Northwestern District, Northeastern District, over there by Morgan State. And they had a war room. And in that war room, they only had niggas. They only had black people. Pam will tell you, I'm a founding member of the Baltimore block. I'm the street part of the block. We got another part of the block. And everybody don't need to know who the block is as long as I'm on the block. You understand? I works with PFK Boom. That's my right-hand man. He know everything I do. I work with Shelly's Helping Hands. I work with a lot of people in Baltimore, so I'm attached to Baltimore, but I ain't from Baltimore. I'm from Zion, Illinois, 60099. We don't move like y'all move in Baltimore. We pull your card because we don't like liars. We don't like snakes. And if I see you a liar or a snake, I cut you off quick. So 2020 elections, understand this crab barrel mentality that y'all got. Y'all need to come up out that shit. Because 2020 is going to be like shooting crabs in a barrel when I see you running for election. I'm going to come in the room. I'm going to mic check that bitch. Mic check! Shut that shit down. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. Dog, believe you me, they paying attention. The state of Maryland owes me $2.6 million in lost wages and $130 million for my property. I am Dred Scott. Now, this is where y'all at. And this is the beauty of the shit. Y'all locked me up and charged me with terrorism, and then you took my property. And I told you when I was making my movie, it was about Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white people respect? And I proved my point through the movie because I still ain't got my property. And you don't respect me. So I take my respect. And I told you at my son's funeral, if I didn't get it, I was going to take it because that's how we get down in Chicago. You don't give it to us the way we got it coming, we take it. You got a problem with it, holler at me. I ain't hard to find. I'm at the Corinthians every motherfucking Sunday. Every Sunday. I got some 730 niggas, some real dirty niggas. Put your hands on me, nigga, they gonna come out the woodworks on y'all. I'm good in any hood I go, south side, west side, any part of Baltimore. All I gotta do is make that call. That's why I go by myself, because if I go to jail, I don't need to take you with me. If I go to jail, I'm going to jail and I'm gonna infect the population with knowledge and power. Start holding food strikes, all that shit. I'm gonna give you that real Malcolm X moment. I'm gonna give you that Malcolm X moment. Then I'm gonna hit you with some Thurgood Marshall law. Cause see, that's what y'all ain't doing no more. You ain't hitting them with the law. Y'all need to hit them with some class action lawsuits and go after their money. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go after your money. I'm gonna file a class action lawsuit behind the war on drugs. 2020, that's what we hitting for. In the whole 2020 elections, we're gonna ask each candidate, how do they feel about the war on drugs? How you gonna stop the violence or have a ceasefire if you don't acknowledge that you got a war? You gotta have a war to have a ceasefire. To acknowledge you got a war, then you have to admit you got a war on drugs, and it's really a war on the black community. You seen the 13th Amendment. You seen the new face of old Jim Crow. Black people selling out black America. White people just pulling your strings. Don't nobody own Shorty. I own Shorty. I own every part of me. Because I created the underground. Yeah. Created the underground. And the underground is strong. I got 5,000 friends, and my friends got friends. And my friends' friends got friends. That's how the underground get down. Social media for social change. We're going to do that social thing. Keep paying attention. If I come up missing, burn this motherfucker down. If I come up missing, tear this bitch up. If I come up missing, get what they asked for. See, Dred Scott was a catalyst for the Civil War. And just like Dred Scott, I'm going to sue for my freedom. Chief Justice Roberts has my application in there. Judge Cox has my application. Johnny Oleski has my application. And T.J. Smith seen it. T.J. Smith seen it. T.J. Smith also seen that storyboard. And that storyboard is sitting in the NAACP's office on 26th Street. Stephon Walker seen that storyboard. Elliott seen that storyboard. Anthony McCarthy seen that storyboard. That storyboard ain't not full of nothing but the truth. It's about mass incarceration in your prison industry. I don't run with no crew or no posse. I run with the underground. Social media for social change. We're going to do that thing.